Hello, everybody. My name is Alexis Marin, and I'm a registered drama therapist, a life coach, and a speaker. One of my very favorite things to do, maybe it's a little quirk of mine, is to look up words that I think I really know the definition of, only to find out that I actually don't really know the definition of this word, and I've sort of been skirting around the actual definition of a word. That word that I'm talking about today is considerate. I think we all know deep down in some working fashion what it means to be a considerate person, to be considerate towards somebody else and or to consider something. I think we understand what it means. But the definition of it actually is to use careful thought. And I just love that very simple definition, to carefully think about something or to use careful thought in relationship to somebody else. A lot of the work that needs to be done for us to be happy, healthy, mentally stable human beings is to become aware and to get in touch with the values that drive us. For example, do you make decisions in your life with loyalty in mind? Do you make decisions in your life with being kind in mind? Do you make decisions in your life with being considerate? There's a reason why we have the phrase to be kind and considerate. There's actually a difference. And in finding the definition of considerate to be careful thought, I think I got even more attached to that word and realized how much being considerate is a really important value in my life, and it's something that I strive for at all times. To be considerate also means to intentionally try to avoid harm or hurt in other people's lives. So here's one of the main differences between being kind and considerate. If it's your birthday and I say to you, I'd like to take you out to dinner for your birthday, that's a very kind gesture. But the thing that makes it considerate would be the following, would be to personalize that to you. I know it's your birthday and I'm going to take you to this steak restaurant because I remember you saying a while back that that particular restaurant is your favorite and I want to treat you to it. That's adding very careful thought to that already kind gesture. And it adds just a dash of making that other person feel very special. We want the people in our lives that mean something to us to feel considered in our decision-making processes. Now, that does not mean that you are going to consider necessarily their needs over your own. You are going to consider their needs in relationship to your needs. And if there is a way that you can do an action whilst being considerate to both parties, that is really the sweet spot of where we want to live. To not just be kind to the other person, but to be considerate, to intentionally not harm them, and to actually add and provide very careful thought to something that they may need, also while supporting careful thought as to something that you may need. So I'm wondering for you, just to put it to you, how have you been using the word considerate? Have you been using that actually when you meant to say that's kind of you? Considerate has that very special value. Also, if you find yourself in conflict with somebody, I would encourage you to ask that person to consider you more, or to ask them, did you consider me at all while you were making this decision or while you did this action? Have you considered how this would be affecting both of us? Considerate and to consider. I think it also means that we slow down a little bit and we think through all of the options and take a fine-tooth comb and make sure that we're picking through everything. I understand that consideration is a little bit attached to luxury of time, but if you have it, why not take that time to really be kind and to be considerate and to show that careful thought that you would really like that other person to feel special. And it's not always about the things that we do. Being considerate is also about the things that we don't do. Asking yourself, if I do this thing, how might it affect that other person? Or asking yourself, since I'm not doing that thing, how might it be affecting that other person? I'm not moving out of this person's space quick enough, and I have to consider how might that be affecting this other person's mental health. I haven't written this person back from a text message or an email, and I wonder, I need to consider how might that be affecting that other person. And if it's not such a big deal for you to write the person, just go for it. That's being kind and being considerate. My charge to you today is to consider what values most drive you in your life. And once you know what those are, do you actually know what the definition of that value is? And are you living it? All right, thank you, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful week. Try to be as kind and considerate as you possibly can. And I will talk to you very soon. If you want more information from me, you can visit my website at www.alexismarin.com, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel here. Have a great day. Bye-bye.